GTA has been out for over 10 years, and with GTA 6 coming out next year, if you haven't played it yet, then one, I don't know how that's possible, and two, in this video, I'm going to tell you whether GTA 5 is worth getting in 2025. If you guys have any videos that you do want me to make, then please let me know down in the comments, as I would love to hear what you have to say. And if you enjoy this, consider subscribing, liking, and joining the Discord, which is linked below. And without further ado, here's the video. Now, I'm going to start this video out with the reasons as to why you should get GTA. First reason is how much there is to do in the game. Whether you like grinding money to be able to use the best things that are in the game, or whether you like racing, fighting, or doing car simulator, there's something for pretty much everything. GTA also has a load of game modes, which in my opinion are at least extremely underrated. These are called adversary modes, and there's over 30 different ones that going over each one would be a whole other video in itself. But just a quick rundown, imagine any type of game mode, sumo, kill somebody, paintball, it's there, man, it's there. Now, I talked a lot about the jobs, but as well as the jobs, you also have the heists. There are several different heists in the game, whether that's robbing an island, a casino, or even going to a bank and robbing a security box. And then dipping. Yes, that's correct. In GTA, you can rob an island and a casino with an armored guards and a single security box. To be fair, most of the original heists are quite outdated compared to the newer heists that are in the game. Like even robbing a bank and getting a guy out of prison to protecting the entire world. Yeah, I'm not lying about that. Look it up. It's called the Doomsday Heists. Anyway, heists are something that you can do with a group of people, and they are really fun to do to go through them for the first time. I move on to the vehicle list now, and there's just so many vehicles in this game. Whether that's hypercars, to bikes, to Lamborghini with a gun on the top of it, jets, to sailboats, to a trike. GTA has a lot to offer vehicle-wise, so there's definitely something for everyone in the game. Now, whilst these are all good, I think the main appeal of GTA is the fact that you have complete freedom. Whether you want to do a heist, go around in free roam, and have a good time with other players, or grind to make the game as easy as possible and have as much money as possible, the choice of what you do is up for you. This is definitely the biggest appeal to the game. The fact that you get to choose how you play it, when you do what you get to choose what to do when you want to do it, and if you even want to do it, you don't have to do it. And the fact that you get to choose is definitely a big plus. If you don't want to do something, you don't have to do it. If you want to go around in the session on the bus and drive around instead of doing a race against random people, then you can do that. And I think that point is the main one. Everything in the game is nice, but the fact that you get to choose what you can do is the most appealing thing about this game. However, whenever there are pros, there are most certainly going to be cons. And the main con is this: the price of everything in the game. Now, what I mean by this is the average price of items has gone up significantly in the last couple years. I have multiple videos on my channel talking about this, and honestly, it's insane. Put it simply, so I'm not rambling about it, as the game's gotten older, the price of items has gone higher and higher. Mainly because as more and more ways come out to make money in the game, it makes it easier to make more money in a small amount of time. However, it's probably a way to get more shortcut sales, if we're being completely honest with you. Which is funny enough the next problem. If you are a new player, it's a lot harder to get new businesses or ways to get money fast, so it's encouraging you to buy shark cards. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong about buying shark cards, but it's just so much better to play the game normally without having to buy them. Now, you're probably thinking those cons don't seem too bad. Well, the next one is the player base. I don't know where it comes from, but about 70% of the player base has the biggest egos known to man. I think they're the next big thing. On top of that, there are people who play online for the sole purpose of making your experience as miserable as possible. Like, genuinely, they will just kill you over and over again until you either leave or they get distracted by someone else. And trust me, it's not a lot of fun when you are being killed over and over without any chance of fight. So with all that in mind, GTA, is it worth playing or getting in 2025? Honestly, yes, but it's not just a straight out yes in my opinion. It's a yes if you're going to spend a lot of time on the game, either with friends or progressing through it. But if you're not willing to put in a lot of time into this game, and when I say a lot of time, I do mean a lot of time, then in my opinion, it isn't worth it. Whilst the game has many pros, there are just as many cons, and when it takes you ages to actually get started, unless you're going to be very dedicated to the game, then it just simply isn't going to be fun for you to play. I recently started a new account, and I went through the game as a new player back in 2025, a couple months ago, and to be honest, whilst the game's fun, there's just this steep curve that you have to get over to actually be able to get to the fun stuff. And if you're not willing to get over that steep curve, then you're not going to have a good time with this game. That is all I have for today's video. If you guys have any videos that you want me to make, again, let me know down in the comments. And if you did enjoy, I would really appreciate if you guys subscribe, as this takes a long time to edit. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.